Election season is at its peak in India, with parties organising multiple public meetings as the first phase of voting is slated for 19th of this month. In order to garner support for the ruling BJP, Prime Minister Narendra Modi will hold election rallies in Uttarakhand's Rishikesh and Rajasthan's Dholpur. With Lok Sabha elections nearing, political parties are ramping up their efforts to woo the voters, with leaders actively engaging with the public to garner support. Senior BJP leader and Union Home Minister Amit Shah will hold rallies in Madhya Pradesh's Jabalpur and Khajuraho. Union Minister of Defence Rajnath Singh will visit Madhya Pradesh and will hold a public meeting in Rewa and Satna. To garner support in the favour of the parties, BJP National President JP Nadda will also address an election rally in Port Blair, Andaman and Nicobar. Also aiming to woo the voters, all political parties are organising rallies across the country. Congress leader Rahul Gandhi will visit Rajasthan today. He will be holding rallies in Bikaner and Jodhpur to garner support for the party candidates. Bikaner will go to polls in the first phase, that is on April 19th, while Jodhpur polling will be held on April 26th. All right, Akshay Dongre joins us with more from Delhi. Akshay, good morning. Now, we've just given a broad outline of how political parties are leaving no stone unturned to woo the voters, but you're here in the national capital. Let us get a sense of from you as to how do you evaluate, or for that matter, how do you gauge the political contest this time around? What are the key factors that one should look forward to in this biggest electoral process that is to be witnessed across the world?
Well, to talk about the Indian elections, Preeti, we have to understand that this is in fact a unique sort of an electoral process as far as the Indian elections are concerned, especially when we talk about the general elections. It's not in fact a plain ride, it is like a roller coaster when we can see a lot of political parties making promises, leaders shifting from one party to another, people filing their nominations and taking them back, a lot of leaders as far as the political parties are concerned, especially in the ruling Bharatiya Janata Party. Many of the leaders have been replaced. In fact, when we talk about just Delhi, several of the seven member of parliament, 6 of the 7 member of parliaments have already been replaced as far as the candidature is concerned. So a lot has been churning as far as India's political spectre is concerned. Now, if we look at the key issues and the key factors that cannot be overlooked as far as the upcoming elections are concerned, then there are certain issues that both the opposition and the ruling party will be focusing on. That they include employment for the people, for the youth especially, the factor about education, higher education, that is on the top of the agenda. Healthcare is on the top of the agenda, and a lot more is being discussed by the political parties as far as their voter bases are concerned, including the security, internal and both external security of the country, the economic growth that is being talked about, and in fact, as far as the last few months are concerned, we have seen that both the opposition and the ruling parties have been locking horns over these very relevant issues. Now, what the opposition is promising is higher number of employment. What the ruling BJP is offering at this point of time is more stable government, is a more stable form of party that can in fact rule the country for the next 5 years. However, what we are seeing is that both the BJP and the Congress, main opposition party in the country, are trying to cobble up alliances even right now, just ahead of the elections. We're barely 7 days ahead of the elections, and they are still trying to cobble up more and more alliances with the regional parties to woo voters. Now, promises have been made by the Congress as far as the manifesto is concerned. The Bharatiya Janata Party has taken suggestions from people, and they're likely to come up with their own manifesto. And as soon as the manifesto comes out, we can actually see that what is going to be the roadmap of the largest political party, not just here in India, but BJP has in fact become the largest political party in the world. So what the BJP's vision for the election are concerned, a lot will depend on that as well. And a lot of politics can then follow as far as these regional as well as the opposition parties, along with the ruling parties are concerned, where we can see the blame game taking place, where we can see attacks taking place as far as political parties are concerned. So it is in fact going to be a very exciting general elections, given the fact that BJP has been overwhelmingly strong as far as the election contests in the past are concerned. Preeti.
All right, so that was about the manifestos, that was about the issues that will be dominating the electoral process this time around. But Akshay, I want another analysis from you as to what would be the key states that one should look forward to this time around. What, which states could prove to be game changers, or from where can we expect surprises to spring up?
What we are looking at the political spectrum, there are two kind of states as far as the categories are concerned. One, there are large states, states like Uttar Pradesh, states like
Yes.
Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Karnataka. Now these are the massive states, and the way Indian elections are held, it is different states are divided given different seats. For example, the state of Uttar Pradesh has been given about 80 seats as far as the Lok Sabha general elections are concerned. For the parliamentary seats, when we talk about the national capital, Delhi, it has been given 7 seats, and so on. So these kind of states that have a larger number of seats, they prove to be in fact game changers as far as the general elections are concerned. In fact, there has been a saying for several decades. In fact, soon after the elections had started in India, one thing had become quite clear, that the road to New Delhi, or the route to becoming Prime Minister, goes through the state of Uttar Pradesh. Given the fact that it has 80 seats, it can prove to be a game changer. Whosoever controls Uttar Pradesh, or controls the narrative there, controls the voters there, they can in fact get an early on lead as far as the seats are concerned. Because if you look at the majority, the simple majority of about 272 seats that are required, then 80 seats are actually a massive number of those seats, and the BJP has done remarkably well in the last elections and in the election in 2014 as well, as far as the state of Uttar Pradesh is concerned. However, when we talk about the states that can in fact bring in surprise, they include the state of West Bengal, which is when we talk about the legislative assembly, it is ruled by a regional party, Trinamool Congress. But when it comes to the national elections last time in 2019, we saw a lot of surprises. BJP getting a lot of victories in the state of West Bengal. Similar is the state with the southern part of India, where the Bharatiya Janata Party has been trying to make a push to garner more votes, to garner more seats. So that can come out as surprise as well, Preeti.
All right, so we'll have to see how the days ahead pan out. Thank you so much, Akshay, for joining in with those details.